selling cash secured put options on stocks that you would like to or are comfortable owning is the best strategy for beginning traders. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my opinion. That has been my opinion at least since 2014. And now, ending 2022, going into 2023, it is still my opinion. And ever since it has become my opinion, no matter what debates and arguments that people have had with me on how another strategy would be better, this one's not the best, at least for beginning people to start with, nothing has ever wavered. The reason why selling cash secured put options on stocks that you're comfortable owning, potentially the rest of your life if you had to, is the best strategy for beginners to start their trading journey is because upon expiration date, it does not matter what happens. If the contract expires worthless, you keep the premium. If the contract does not expire worthless, you keep the premium and you buy a paper asset that you're comfortable owning the rest of your life if you had to anyways. It's a no-lose situation. To say it a different way, it's a win-win situation upon expiration, regardless of what happens when you structure this right. So one thing, my friend, you have to be aware of is how to structure it right. How do you do that? Well, I've got 3 ways that I'm going to help you with that. The first way is at some point you need to go to ihavesuccess.com. You need to download the Cash Secured Put Stock Selection Guide. Also download 3 stocks I sell cash secured put options on. Warning disclaimer, this is not financial advice. They're not stock recommendations. These stocks are probably not suitable for you. This is not about telling you what to do. It's about helping you learn how to think so you can make wise decisions of what to do for yourself. I Have Success is about teaching people to fish. It's about leading the horse to water. It's not about putting fish in your hand. It's not about putting water into the horse's mouth. If you are here looking for specific recommendations, then you are not going to be happy. If you are here attempting to learn how to think for yourself as a mature adult, then you're going to be very happy. And you're going to be extremely excited when you get to the point that you do not have to rely on the suspect opinions of other people. And you can make decisions for your own financial decisions for yourself on what is and isn't suitable for you. So that's number 1. Go to ihavesuccess.com, download those things. In the description of this video below, there's going to be a link to a playlist. And it's something like getting started with options, or look at this playlist first, something like that. It's going to be the first playlist that's linked to in there. Watch that playlist. That is going to give you it's going to introduce you to something called the wheel strategy, and it's going to go over all the terms of selling put options, selling call options, some different risks of like the difference of a naked put option, a cash secured put option, covered calls, naked calls, all that type of stuff. And not only that, so you'll know the jargon, you'll have an idea, but it will help you get your charts set up. Now, are you going to become an expert chartist from that? No, but you're going to go from 0 to having something on there in a somewhat workable way that you can have something to start with. And then the last thing, over here, up here at 4 minutes and 5 seconds, a link popped up to a different video that's going to help you to use free Yahoo screener to be able to find stocks that are in your price range. Because when you're selling cash secured put options, you're dealing with increments of 100 shares of stock. So you need to have the money to be able to buy 100 shares of a stock. So you need to find stocks that are in your price range. Plus, that video will give you some other fundamental stuff to look for. Is it going to be the last fundamental video that you need? That's up to you. If you want to get better at fundamental analysis, like I have been getting better and I continue to get better, then it's not going to be for you. It's not going to be enough for you. It'll be enough to kind of get you started so you can use that screener, but you should continue your education. At minimum, it'll show you some terms that you need to look up different definitions for, but like what is enterprise value over EBITDA? Why am I putting, what exactly am I searching for when I'm searching for enterprise, the ratio of enterprise value over EBITDA being less than 10? What exactly does that mean? And so, so also, you know, maybe you're the type of person that you don't want to be an electrician. You just want to flip the switch and have the lights come on. You don't care how the voltage is. You don't care about the circuit being complete, any of that stuff. Well, then maybe it's enough for you. You need to decide for yourself. Be responsible for your own decisions. We're going to be adults here. And even if you're like not an adult, you can at least, you know, pretend to be one, or you know, if you're only 13, pretend that you're 25, and everybody put on their big adult pants while we go through this, because you know, the stock market is a place to learn how to be mature if you're lacking in that a little bit. So out of those things, go to ihavesuccess.com, download those things to help you pick help you understand how to how to philosophically go through and pick stocks. And then at that video using the Yahoo screener, that'll give you a better idea of how to fundamentally from a financial standpoint, looking at the fundamentals of a company, of choosing a good stock. And then watch the video, the playlist down below, and that'll give you an idea of terms and how to set up your charts. And between those things, you'll have a general idea, not to start doing the real thing, but to start paper trading. That's the final piece. Don't risk your real money until you know, practice a little bit. If you think paper trading is for wimps, it's not good, or anything like that, then that's silly. That's just BS. That's like saying, you know what, I'm going to be a professional boxer. I'm not going to go to the gym and punch a bag my first day. For my first day, I'm going to go get in a ring with Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo, Triple G. I'm going to go get in the ring with any of these guys because they're a little bit older, and that's how I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn by actually doing the real thing, fighting against professionals that have been training their whole life. When you're in the stock market, you don't know who you're against. You are against me. You are against Warren Buffett. You are against other people just like you, right? So don't put yourself at a disadvantage. Paper trade first. Make sure you know what buttons you're pressing. Make sure you did it a few times. Make sure you're comfortable. Just like if you wanted to be a boxer, you can punch a heavy bag before you try to, you know, punch Floyd Mayweather in the face. So now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to relatively quickly show you a stock that is not a recommendation. It is probably not suitable for you. It's not even a stock it's not a company that's in the US. It's a company that's outside of the US, and they sell oil, and that might be against your ethics. You might not like that, and you might also think that no one's going to be using oil in the next 2 years because everybody's switching over to electric cars and windmills. So for you, it's probably not suitable. For me, it is 100% suitable because I already went through this process of being able to make a big boy decision for myself. So again, this is not about recommending a certain thing for you. It's about showing you kind of how I at least make decision with these charts, and you know, click through here. So what now I've gone through this already. Like, I don't need to do this because I go through this quite a bit. Like every couple days I'm looking at this, and but I'm gonna go through it as if it was my first time. So right now I'm looking at a 5-day chart, right? So we're looking at 5 days of information going this way. Each candle is 1 hour, and you see that right here. We see the highest is 11.35, and the lowest is $8.88. Now, in full disclosure, I already own shares of the stock. I just want to get more, is the thing. I want to build a bigger position in this, and I think now would be a good time to try to get that, because it used to be up here around 11 bucks, 10 bucks, and now it got as low as $8 today. So I want to see if I can potentially, where should I sell a cash secured put option at that will potentially, if the stock drops even more, where can I get a really good deal? Where can I get a Black Friday sale on the stock? So next thing I'm going to look at is this is a 1 day, 6 month chart, right? So 6 months of data going this way, each candle being 1 day. This red line, 200-day moving average. So I see it's below the 200, it's below the 50-day moving average. And I see right here, well, when I notice it drop down here, gap down today, opened here, closed here, right? And at 10, look at that. That candle touched 10. This one kind of got close to it. Look at this. This one opened like right on 10. This one is waving behind it. And when I look to the left, I don't see anything else at 10, but no problem. Next chart I'm going to look at is a weekly chart with 3 years of data, right? So now I'm doing the same thing, looking at 10. Okay, I see that. I see that. Looking to the left, right here at 11, I see it's almost like a line right there where the prices said, hey, we got to stop here at 11. But I go through here. Oh, look at this. Look at all this price kind of like congestion right here between 10 and $11. And as I go more to the left, ooh, look at this. Right around that 10, boom, it gapped up. Just like right around this, getting close in that area, boom, it gapped down. Right there. So looking over here, going more to the left, look at that. Ooh, it's almost like they're standing on the floor, right? Almost. And all right, so over here, going all the way over here, I see the same thing. Got kind of close to that $10 and bam, drop down. So weekly chart, what did I learn? It seems like around that $10, $11 area, seems like that prices get kind of stuck there. And now it's below. Now it's on this side. So maybe it's going to go a little lower. How low? I don't know. You know, look at this. I look at $7. Prices touched here. Look at that. Kind of clumped up right here. So next one I'm going to look at, now this is a lot of data. This is showing me a really big picture. 10 years of information, each candle being 1 month. And when I look at that 10, yep, I'm not surprised. I see it right there, you know, clumping up right in there. Not surprised I see it right here, kind of clumping. Oh, yeah, we saw that. You know, not surprised. Here it is again. Oh, look at that. Even more getting down there. How about at that 8? Okay, you see that 8? Oh, see it touch down right here. Like that. When it's on the bottom of 8, it was acting as a resistance, and kind of like that. So, all right, I'm seeing something now. Now over here at my cone of probability. Before I do that, I'm going to take a quick look over here. I had already I checked the two-day contract. Was nothing interesting to me there. I happen to have some options expiring right here. I checked the 9-day, nothing exciting. It wasn't until I got to about 37 days out that something was exciting. And so now I'm looking over here at that $7 strike price, right? And our expiration date is January 20th, right? 7 strike price. So let's go back to that cone of probability. January 20th. So down here is the date. Up here is stock price. January 20th. There we go. So looking at the date, okay, we're on January 20th. Now stock price, let's move up to, you know, pretty close to 7. Okay, 7.05. So maybe I can't get it right on 7. Kind of doesn't matter. Oh, that's not January 20th. That's December. January 20th. Where are we? Almost there. Okay, January 20th, right there. Now moving up. Now what do I see? Oh, look at that. Look at that. What does this tell me? This tells me there's a statistical probability that the stock could be right around that $7 price. Now, if you look straight up above, I'm not going to move the cursor, but if you look straight up above, just follow that line, that vertical line right up, you see 1037. So statistically, it could go either way. But when we're looking at the charts, I will move this cursor now. What do we see? High, lower high, lower high, lower high. So, you know, looking at the charts, it looks like here's a high, kind of like a double top, right? And then it's been going down. So, you know, it's not a guarantee that it's going to keep going down lower, but just looking at this, that's the way the trend is going. So I want to take the chance of being able to buy the stock at $7. I'm okay if it's even lower than 7. If it's even lower 7, then I'll probably buy some more shares. But you know, what if it doesn't go all the way down to 7? I still want to make some money. So I'm going to sell this contract, right? $7 strike price. Right now, the bid, which is how much I can sell for, is $6. The ask, how much someone buys it for, right? And the spread is going to go, I guess, to the market maker. Last price was at 6. Delta is at 8. So at the moment, what is this telling us? Well, using like a poor man probability, this is telling me that it has an 8% chance of, I have an 8% chance at the moment of getting assigned. So it's a low probability, right? There is a 92% chance that this will expire worthless. 8% chance I might get it. Is this a contract that people are are interested in. Does it have liquidity? Look at this volume, a little over 7,000 shares, just excuse me, 7,000 contracts traded today. Almost like 56,500 contracts. So almost getting closer to 57,000 contracts open. So this is a contract that's in demand. And look at this high. The highest price it traded today was 10 bucks. The lowest price it traded today was 5. So it's closer to that low, but potentially could get it at 10. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Now I'm not desperate to get this. And one reason why, like I've got stuff sold way out here on some leaps. I got stuff sold here. As I mentioned, I own shares of the stock. I just want to get more, and I want to get paid to wait. So I'm going to click this. Pulls up this window. I'm just going to sell one contract. Maybe I'll add some more, but right now I just want to sell one. And you know, if it keeps dropping, then maybe instead of adding another one at 7, you know, maybe I'll sell one at 6, maybe I'll sell one at 5. We'll see how it goes. But I want to keep some dry powder in case I want to buy more. But I really would be happy to add another 100 shares to my position at 7 bucks. That would lower my cost basis, and I just want to keep accumulating the stock until I have like a certain amount in mind. So I'm going to try to go for that 10. So I raise this up to 10. And I'm going to put it in for a good till cancel. But tomorrow I'm going to look at this. Now tomorrow after the market closes, I might change this. But I'm going to put it in good till cancel just in case Thursday gets busy. For some reason, I don't know, we got a bunch of interviews at work. I got to stay I got to stay over. And next thing I know, you know, I get back home at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and it's time to go to bed, and I didn't get to check anything. Then no problem. If it didn't get filled, I'm totally okay with on Friday potentially getting filled at $10 or better. So send this in, and this is basically just telling us, giving us one last chance to make sure we're doing everything, make sure we understand everything, saying what we're doing. We're selling, I'm selling one cash secured put option with this expiration date at this strike price on this stock, which again, the stock is not suitable for you. And break even, see this 10? What am I committing to do here? I'm committing to pay $700 for 100 shares of the stock. But why does it say break even at $6.90? Because I'm potentially, if I get filled at this price, bringing in the $10 here. That's how that comes up. My max loss, so my max profit is 10 bucks. When you sell an option, your max profit is limited to the premium you bring in. Your max loss for at least selling a cash secured put option is the stock going to 0 and you losing that investment. So like I said, my commitment would be to buy $700 of stock, but I'm bringing in 10, and so I'm net. I would be you know, net loss of. Technically, it'd be losing all 700, but whatever. That's why the math works like that. Okay, 65 cents for commission. So here's my my net credit before tax, $9.35. Buying power effect, yada yada. So I sent that into the market, and now tomorrow I will just I will sit and I will wait, and I got positions open to sell, you know, a variety of something here at whatever. I think that's to. I can't even remember what it is right at the moment, to be honest with you, because I've got put options and call options being going on this particular stock right now. As I mentioned, I want more of these shares. I'm building a position in it, and you know, I practice what I preach. I'm preaching it because I practice it first. It works. I sold cash secured put options. I started accumulating position in a stock that I want to own for a while, and now that I own the stock, I'm selling covered call options against it. And I'm guessing, I don't know. I think I have to double look when this when this video is over. But you know, nonetheless, again, this stock's not suitable for you. It's not about picking this particular stock. It's learning how to pick stocks for yourself that are suitable to you, and then learning when to implement the right things. You know, I personally think that selling cash secured put options on a stock that you would be happy to own the rest of your life is suitable to you. But you need to find out for yourself by doing those things. Number one, getting that cash secured put option selection guide. Cash secured put stock selection guide. Get this one, download them all, whatever. And then from there, in the description of this video, watch the playlist for like starting option selling or whatever it is. The first playlist listed there. It's got 4 videos in it. And then also make sure you watch that one. I forgot the title of the video, but it might even be in that playlist, but it's gonna show you how to use the free version of the Yahoo Finance stock screener, so you can screen for stocks in your price range that have some good fundamental criteria about them. And if I haven't showed you, you know, the mission of I Have Success is to help you begin your trading journey by learning to sell cash secured put options. So this video and everything that I'm showing you to link to get through these links is all about that. Once you got that down, then I think, you know, consider moving on to more advanced strategies. But I know a lot of people that this is all they would need to do. I have a friend, I taught her how to do this, and this is all she does. She doesn't do anything more than this. She looks at her brokerage account like maybe anywhere from, I don't know, you'd have to ask her, but I don't think it's more than 4 times a month. It's probably anywhere from 1 to 4 times a month, depending on the situation. She kind of just balances it like a checkbook. All she's doing is selling cash secured put options. If she gets assigned, she sells covered call options. Like she don't even care if the stocks go away. She's not trying to own them the rest of her life. She doesn't want anything complicated. She just sells cash secured put options. She gets assigned. She sells a covered call option, like 50 cents, $1, or whatever, $1.50 away. Something where she'll probably get, you know, pulled away. She just keeps doing that circle. And so showing you, helping you begin, right? Begin. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Begin your trading journey. And also, this is important to me. What am I getting out of it? I'm doing it in a way that allows myself to grow and improve in the process. It's a reciprocal, whatever that word is. It's one of those things. And why am I doing this? Because if you want to learn something, read about it. Okay, I read about it. If you want to understand something, write about it. I wrote about it. I had a journal. I talked about it. I even did it. But if you want to master something, teach it. And my friends, I want to master this. So I'm doing my best to teach it. So that's what I Have Success is about. And by the way, that's me. So you guys get that stuff, get started. If you got questions, shoot me some questions. If you got comments, shoot me some comments. And just to be totally blunt with you, since we're you know, doing adult things here, if it's just some BS comment and you're making fun of me, I'm just gonna delete it. You know, I'm not gonna waste my time responding to BS. I'm only gonna take the time to respond to people that I could potentially be friends with. So you guys have a fantastic day.